And we are finally live! I mean, we've been live for almost 8 minutes, but I had to set up some... And for some reason, my brilliant idea was to turn on the stream before I was even set up to turn on the stream. So, you know, that's the wonderful aspect of my existence. How is my darling chat doing? Louis immediately saying, I like cheese! I also enjoy cheese. Very specifically cheddar cheese and Munster. Tastes very good. Oh boy. Hi, how are you? I'm existing here. This is my avatar. Sometimes. I switch back and forth like all the time because I have so many different skins. I do not appreciate this thing in front of my face. And the skins for it are terrifying. We don't need this. This was just for testing it anyway. Let's just yeetus deletus you. Actually, let me try and clear out some of my worlds real quickly because, yeah. Got a bit of a hot mess going on and my stream is struggling. I don't need this. But yeah, if you ever want to know what my very first roleplay map looked like, it was this. And that is all I am going to allow you to see of it, because it is atrocious. But yeah, this was the first ever, roleplay world I was trying to make for somebody. And, yeah, no. This is all you're allowed to see of it, and that should probably tell you everything. I mean, look at that ceiling. Look at the glowstone. Anyway. We just get rid of this, because I don't need it anymore. One block, I think that's broken. Phasmophobia, definitely broken. Actually, let's see how bad Phasmo is, shall we? Real quickly. I'm just curious. You know the worst part about being an adult is forgetting to take your vitamins. I don't even know if this world will load. I imagine it's gonna be absolutely bloody well destroyed. Because I haven't loaded this since the update that broke literally all the add-ons. And I know for a fact this map is probably never gonna get an update. Which is a shame because it's the only Phasmophobia map really available for Bedrock Edition. Even the marketplace doesn't even have anything yet. Arcus, I am planning to make a FNaF map because I am bored. Oh, I mean, go for it, really. Just don't forget the most important thing. The railings. Oh, this actually looks... Okay, this doesn't actually look bad. This doesn't look broken. I don't know why that's there. Okay. I mean, I know this place mostly just relied on a texture thing. I like Pikmin. Oh, I remember those games. I really wanted to do them when I was younger. Well, maybe it's not broken. Oh, maybe we'll test it out another time. Interesting though. So let me go through and see. Park, photo template, Worlds of Adventure, Prison Craft, what do we not need right now? I don't think I need that one or that one, but I'm not really sure, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, I know there's some things in here I do not need at all. But I'm not really sure what I don't need, to be honest. Oh, anyway, we're just gonna continue on. Okay, that means I need to go yank out my photo template real quickly. Ow! And import that into my game. Where is my world? Just a minute. Doopy 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 doop doop. Doopy 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 doop. Aha! Let's slap this in here. Just... Yay! World imported! I really need to like clear out some of these. Like, my god. I have so many. Oh god. Anyway. Oh yeah, that one. I remember that one. To think I used to bitch at people for having too many worlds only for me to be doing the exact same thing. Alright, I have vague ideas on how I want to do this, and it's only vague ideas, so we're gonna spend like a good 20 minutes sitting here putting down all of my ideas on a billboard. Oh yeah. Let's throw that away. Okay, first things first though is... Bonk! Whee! I always prefer to put all my maps at like over here instead of the actual spawn point for some reason. Oh yeah, it's because I hate negative numbers. Eh. Whatever. We'll do it over here. If we want to do mostly in pure numbers, it'd be like in that direction, but I don't feel like dealing with that because of laps in the way. So let's just start putting down the wall of things. Now this I haven't actually had time to like try and figure out a blueprint for. So a lot of this is going to be very, very fumbled at first. But that's why you do your layouts first. Nope. Okay. What the hell is the FNaF map? I don't know, man. Alright. Let's just start listing out the rooms that I know we'll need for FNAF 2. So that'll be enter room, because I don't know how to spell entrance right now. Main room. Kitchen. Kids Cove. We're gonna be, so here's the thing, it's like, this isn't actually going to be me rebuilding the FNAF 2 map I have. I actually like that version of FNAF 2, and I have no real interest in redoing that version. Unlike the first time I did FNAF 1, and decided to completely redo that map, this time, I'm not redoing it, I'm making a specialized version for it. Oh, look at that, Gabe the Demon. You reckon he's an elf? You're looking at his pointy ears. I wasn't looking at your ears. Just like I turned it off. Look at no. He's got a design on his feet. Huh. Move! Bitch! Thank you. Okay. So, 4 party rooms for each toy. Four party rooms. Actually. And you got tap shoes. I'm a demon, I got tap shoes. So, you're the tapping devil? Not a lot of people are gonna get that reference. Jump scare. Oh god, what is he doing? He's looking inside my brain. Why is he looking at my brain? You're a very weird man. Tastes metallic. Yeah, because we're gonna combine them in this map, I think. Good enough, I can't put the full thing in there, so I know what that is. What is he doing? Okay. I don't actually remember what's in my FNAF 2 map, to be honest. Wait, I literally found the blueprints for it. Let me go get those. Oh yeah, if you're a part of my Discord server, I did actually find the original blueprints for the FNAF 2 stashed away somewhere. My brain ain't brainy. I have acquired a taste for skin. Skin can be very tasty. I speak from experience. I also say that as someone who's licked a couple people. Let me see. Alright, let me see. Let me just grab this. It's a little bitty pen. Now, the interesting thing is that the original blueprints also have other blueprints. And I have another pen that does not want to work. Why are pens like this? God damn it. Fine, we'll use a pencil. Alright. So we've put down the enter room, main room, 4 party rooms, daycare, arcade, guard room, power room, that looks weird. Actually, now that I have a good idea of what an office actually looks like, I can literally add that into my thingy. So office. Kids Cove. Kitchen, we already did that one. We need to put down a note. Every stage must have a back room. Doop-a-doo-doo. Oh, I forgot the bathrooms. Okay, let me look up these other notes, though, I have. Oh yeah, parts and service. Why can't I spell service? Also, look in chat. I am looking in chat. Unless my chat is not updating the way it's supposed to. Oh, I think he means Minecraft chat. Oh yeah. Service. Good enough, I can understand what it means. What are you saying in chat? Maybe you could add a locker room into the employee room? Question mark? I mean, yeah, I suppose we could do that. Oh yeah, this time... Bonk, alright. Let me keep looking, let me see. Oh yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, where's my arrow? Also must have a staircase underground. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Suppose parts and service could also have an underground lab. Where is the arrow key? Where's the up arrow? There it is, 6. Oh wait, we're just... Also... connected to the sewers. And then, let me else do we see? Oh, where are we gonna put the portal room? Where are we going to put the portal room? That's actually a good question, because I want to make sure we have an actual dedicated spot for the portal room, but I don't want to just attach it to the damn lab. Everybody attached it to the lab, and I don't want to attach it to the damn lab. I want it to be its own thing. Huh. In the FNaF one, probably could put portal room, but in an office. No, I don't want to put it in an office. Portal rooms are supposed to be more or less, like out of the way, realistically. Like, you don't want to like, literally walk into an office and immediately see a portal room, you know? So it'd be better off somewhere that's, like, out of the way. I mean, we could connect it to the lab, but I don't really want to put it in the lab, you know? Everybody puts it in the lab. Granted, it would be a small lab. Actually... Portal and flip side. I mean, that could kind of work. Actually, that's actually a pretty good idea right there. Yeah, that could work. Actually, that would also tie in with, like, how I've often thought about, like, other types of portals are literally just, like, attached to worlds and from pocket parts. Also has fancy tree portal. No, I won't do that much to this FNaF world. Like, I don't want to do, like, make the flip side too big, but decently sized is pretty good. You're actually doing it. Wasn't expecting that when I saw the polls. You were actually gonna do it. I would have done it earlier, but, I decided to take a nap. For a little too long. Shut up, Josh. Oh, loading dock. Where is... Loading dock. FNaF movie type. The thing is, we're already gonna have, like, a major, like, we're gonna keep, like, the large storage areas that are in the original FNaF 2, because I really like those designs. But then we're also gonna have, like, the complex underground. So I feel like the back areas would pretty much be a little too much, you know? But we could just add more, like, oh my god! Okay, I'm fine. Bro just scared the hell out of me. He spawned in my face. Suddenly all I saw was a weird, psychotic looking clown. Okay, interesting. We'll just add, like, more... Oh yeah, we got, like, some kind of weird spider fucking thing. Okay. You do... Josh, that makes literally no sense. Riz is literally means charisma. How can something be charisma approved? This boy don't know what dude is using the slang and doesn't know what the slang is. Hey, is it okay if I join later if you're still streaming? Maybe. Dude's using the slang but doesn't even know what it means. Underground. Where's the portal rooms? Portal room, portal room, portal room, portal rooms. Ah, portal rooms. Wait, I mean party rooms. Um, actually, that's kind of interesting, really. Is it like in like most like game things? Is like it's like usually in most FNaF stuff, usually the Bonnie is the one who's all related around games and stuff. But in FNaF 2, he really kind of isn't. Honestly, I feel like more that Toy Bonnie would be more of like a dress up person in FNaF 2, really. Like he's the one teaching all the kids how to like dress up as things. That's what he gives. He gives vibes off of, really. Chica, I suppose they're still all about food and sweets, maybe? But Toy Bonnie, whenever you see Toy Bonnie in the actual game, he always gives off more of a I'm a fabulous fashion diva. So like, I feel like that would blend in more with him. What is Gabe putting down? Maybe a small town, maybe a Fazbear Warehouse Mall Diner. Broken Diner Forest. Gonna go work on Frenny's. Oh. Rip. Maybe. Last time I was trying to do a town, it didn't go well, but maybe, Gabe. Maybe. Because I lost motivation and decided, you know what, screw it. So, Freddy would be the gamer. Bonnie is the fashionista. Foxy, I mean, a Toy Foxy is obviously the pirate. What is Chica, though? Like, do we want to keep Chica as, like, food-related? Do we want to make Chica something else? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, FNAF 2 Chica, they really kind of did her dirty. Her design doesn't really lean towards much other than, camera girl, and let's face it, I am not putting a camera girl room in my freaking thing. Have you seen the FNAF 2 teaser? No. I haven't looked at it. I didn't know there was a teaser. I know they were working on it, but I haven't seen it. So what would Chica... Chica. I guess we could just go the food route for Chica. I mean... I suppose maybe Chica could be, like... books? Alright, I'm being sent a thing. I think... Let me see what this is. Let me see what the thing is. Oh my god! The picture that I just got given, that's apparently like a teaser for the FNAF 2 movie. Toy Freddy looks so freaking... It looks like a baby drag queen. Just instant baby drag queen vibes from fucking... He doesn't look like a gamer anymore. He looks like a fabulous drag queen. Like, that picture I was just sent is just funny as all hell. Bro, they gave dude eyeshadow and eyelashes. You don't look like the chubby gamer anymore. Which honestly kind of sucks. Anyway. Especially Toy Chica. Yeah, like I said, Freddy looks like he's a wannabe drag queen. He looks like a baby drag queen. It's hilarious. They are gayifying the FNaF characters. Maybe we could do like books or something for Chica then. I don't know. I mean, like, what are the areas that Chica hangs out in FNaF 2? We don't really get to see a lot of that. I mean, I don't think we even got to see the kitchen in FNaF 2, which really begs a few questions. Chica, like, Chica always like shows up in like her party room. I mean, we could. Oh! We could make Chica the party girl. That's what it is. We could make Chica's theme be party. Quite literally, make her the Pinkie Pie. Yeah, that's like literally what I just said, Gabe. I feel like instead of just making her the fox, we should make her a, adventure. Like a adventure explorer type of deal. But I suppose we'll just make it pirate for now. Honk! I think he misses his wife. I don't understand, but okay. Alright. I need a section for specifically... Get rid of this. So maybe 3 thick. Actually, let me, like, experiment real quick. Because there is something I want to do is, like, way back in the day. Way back. Way back in the day. I actually did build a FNaF 2 location. And what I actually did for the FNaF 2 location, in order to help with lighting, is that I had very thick walls with lighting inside the walls. And this was back before I knew how to do commands. But I'm thinking maybe we could do the same kind of style. So let's do a quick little thing here. Let me grab observer. So wait, we'll just do this. So let's say, which means they're going to be very thick walls, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. So, like, let's say this is one side of the party room, so that way the inside of the party rooms can easily be, like, decorated and stuff. Anyway, basically, like, this is one side of the party room, and then this is the other side of the party room. Both of them, their walls can be easily interchanged and fixed. And then what we can have is a string of redstone lighting on top that gets lit up by command block, and we just use like stairs. Because that is an old thing I did do, although originally I used glowstone. But we could probably do that again and get some really good results. Because it also would allow people to like interchange the walls to match whatever character they're putting in that room, because it's gonna be a roleplay map. There's gonna be a roleplay map version, which means anyone can use it. So this will make it super easy for them to just like rip out the walls, interchange them to whatever they want. Simple as that. We're gonna need to go destroy FNaF 2 to break it apart a bit. I think I did not do that with the original FNaF 2, unfortunately. But I feel like that would be a far more beneficial idea. So every single wall is going to have to be 3 blocks thick. Oh god. This is going to make the pizzeria so big. Oh god, it's gonna be so big. It's gonna be big chunkus. Gabe looks like he's doing a FNaF 3 thing over there. You know, if he wanted to make it look better, he could swap out the coal and quartz for diorite and blackstone walls. If you want to do a FNaF 3 reference. Because that'd also give a little bit of detail work to it. Gonna have to go back for worlds. I'm thinking, that's why I'm pacing. What else did I want to add? Let me look at the... Actually, I've run out of notes. Either way... I want to go obtain my original FNaF 2... Oh, this is gonna disturb them just a little bit, but that's fine. Anyway, I want to go nab my floor plan for FNaF 2 from the actual map. And then see what happens. Let me grab that real quickly. FNaF 2, FNaF 2, FNaF 2. It's gonna get real weird real quick. Punk. This song is very interesting. This is the FNaF 2 version. Now we gotta do something. Now we gotta do a funky little thing. Actually, I could use somebody joining me. Anyway, we're gonna do a sneaky thing and break the entire goddamn thing. If I had somebody with me, I might be able to do the entire thing, but like I'm gonna have to do it in like pieces. It's just fine, just annoying. Ready to see something stupid? Damn it! Let me try to avoid Freddy's head. That entire area. Let me try over here. Bonk! Woo! Look at that! breaking! Let's go! Anyway. Oh yeah, we are definitely gonna have to copy, like, the walls and stuff. Like, I really like this design I got going on in here. Totally not inspired by somebody. And I also like these designs, too. Looks like somebody left the gas on. Gas? Huh? Okay, Josh. Anyway. Like, here. This is gonna look real weird. I think I'll probably only do this portion, and then take some screenshots of, like, the map and stuff. I can get, like, the wall. Ooh, I think I might actually go take a look at the parts and service walls, actually. I mean, I've got more copies of the map, so... Oh, wow! Really? These are some basic-ass walls! Bruh! I seriously made these? Yeah. Maybe it is a good thing. Maybe it is a good thing I'm making a stylized version. Yuck. Those are some basic-ass walls. I don't care if it was a year ago. Actually, the fact it was only a year ago makes it even sadder. Was it a year ago? Wait. Going the wrong way. I need to be over here, right? Yeah, I need to be over here. Bonk! Out of existence. Oh, I missed the roof. That's fine. Oh, that cove actually looks really cool now. What the hell? Let me try that again. I keep forgetting it's a dead body in the dumpster. Yo, the cove actually looks really kind of cool like this. The hell? I mean, the ship looks a little bit questionable, but like... Okay, you two. Well, if we're gonna be over there, I might be able to get this on one shot, but I doubt it. We'll see. We'll see. Yep, too many. Okay. Ha! Out of existence. You know, I always appreciate just how cool the walls actually look like when they're, like, placed, like, when you're, cutting away them. And how it actually looks like once everything, like, all the decorations and stuff are placed down. It looks so cool. Oh. Get rid of those. I don't really care for the loading dock. Oh no, I deleted the trick! How did this... Oh, it just looked weird. Alright, let me see. So this is what the entirety of, like, the layout of the current version of FNaF 2 looks like. Josh is just funny. And as you can see, like, all the walls, especially with, like, the party rooms and stuff, it's only 2 blocks together, so, like, it doesn't allow for, like, too much customization, because then you'll end up breaking into the other room by accident. I'm also thinking I'm going to combine this room and that room, which is going to be interesting and difficult. But then there's also another thing I was thinking of. And hear me out. What if we put the we put literally all of the party rooms on this side of the map. And then we combine parts and service and these rooms right here, that one, this one, and that one. We combine that into making a daycare. My question then, however, is like you can go ahead and see, we could easily move like Freddy over there. But where the hell would we put Toy Bonnie? But there's another thing, is like we could just take away Mangle's room, but at the same time, they're for like VIP shows, so it's kind of, it's a weird question of where do I put them. I could just like take out the arcade here and maybe make that a part of the daycare. That is an option. I feel like that could be a real option right there. It's like we just connect the Kids Cove, daycare, and the arcade all together. I feel like that would be a really good kind of option right there. Like, bam, 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 bam. Gabe's just roaming around. What do we think? Do you think that would be a viable option, chat? Do we think that literally combining Pirates Cove, daycare, and arcade all in roughly the same kind of area is a good idea? I mean, we'll obviously space them out with walls and things. I stuck in survival? I feel like parts and service could have been darker. It was designed as a roleplay map in particular, so like... You got that world add-on I sent you? No, I didn't. There's actually one in the marketplace that's been recommended to me, so I might try that one instead. I feel like that would be a good combo, though. Because we're gonna keep parts and service. We're probably gonna rebuild it and keep the same kind of layout. And then this room over here, which was originally Golden Freddy's room, we're gonna convert into a like staircase leading down to the underground facility. So this is just like, you know, storage area. And then we'll just have the underground storage. Why would you spend money on one when you can use a free one? Because sometimes the paid ones are actually worth it. And from what I've been told, apparently this paid one is like almost identical to the Java version. And this is from someone who's apparently spent a little too much money in the marketplace, apparently. Like, I literally looked at you and said, dude, you need to limit your spending. The poor truck. It's just a weird flatbed truck now. There we go. Now we just got a weird flatbed truck in here. I really kind of like that idea. Alright, well, we've got a plan for that then. There's a lot of it that I want to keep the same, just space out a little better. For example, I am not actually fond of, like, this general thing right here. I like where the kitchen is, and I like how the kitchen's, like, set up. But I don't like the hallway for the kitchen. Because the problem is the hallway for the kitchen was actually kind of like a last minute thing of me sitting going, oh, crap, I forgot something very important. So I'm thinking this time we'll have it like planned out, and we're probably gonna make it a 3. Because I don't like how it's a 2. But at the same time, it does also kind of work realistically. Like in real life type of scenario, this does also kind of work. Because, you know, you don't really want, like, an employee area to have a very purposely inviting area. So I don't know. Of course, there was, like, another orientation we could have gone, is, like, we could have set up, like, things here, turned this into the kitchen, still kept this entire design, and had this be, like, a miniature warehouse type of thing, but I don't like that idea, to be honest. And we definitely are gonna upgrade this. I found an old design on one of my older maps, and I'm like, oh, you know what, we're gonna retake this. Because it was like a double-decker jumping place, really. It was really kind of cool. We all forgot. I also need to grab the some point. And now I like the restroom. Unfortunately, when I made it, I completely forgot that I wanted to do a family restroom. And I thought about putting it here, but then when I was looking at it, I felt like it wasn't big enough realistically, and then somebody took it over as their room. Does this still work? It still works. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna squish those 3 together, move these over, and maybe put the arcade probably further in the back? Let me think, how would we do? So if I try to think about this, let's say realistically. Maybe we would have the arcade room in front. You could have the arcade room in front of the Kids Cove. And daycare is purposely connected to the Kids Cove. That way it gives the daycare a bit more of, like, privacy and everything, because that's where, like, you know, that's where the little kids are. That's where the little ones are. The ones that are always screaming. Because you told them, no, you can't climb onto the fucking squash. So I think that might be a better option, is we put the arcade... I've sent the blueprint so far of the map. What? Let me see. Ah, interesting, I guess. Okay. Let's zip back over to the other road. Yellow Sands thing! Do 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 do. Oh, it's Spider Dance, not Sands. Okay. I need a spot to set up my mini model. Gimme. Alright, we'll set it up over here. Okay, so... So imagine this is like the entrance. Go to bigger. Because we're gonna keep the same kind of style entrance, really. So this is the entrance. Door, 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 door. So let's space it out a little. Yeah, that's more like the entrance, really. And then get out of my way, bunny. And that's a little hallway. We want to try and keep it somewhat symmetrical. That way the hallway does line up. Then again, do we really want to? Okay, let's see. Well, let's say... yeah, like this. Let's say that's the stage. This is... so that's like the stage, and this is like the claw machine, yeah? But for some reason I really want the claw machine right there. I don't know, maybe we'll move the claw machine too. Let's actually move this over by one. Alright. And then claw machine's like sitting over here. Yeah, there we go. Because the thing is, I wanted the claw machine here, and then the way it was in the original is claw machine here, horse tornado here. And that's how it is in the original. Then again, we're not doing a horse tornado this time because I am just not dealing with that ever again. No! Maybe we'll put more space in between them. Because I remember having some slight issues, like figuring out how I want to layer things. Let's break that. There we go. So we got... come here, you. Alright. So that's like claw machine, and then we've got the ride thingy. It's probably going to be like a mini roller coaster this time. We've got main stage. And then directly in front of the stage, we've got a table there. Table. 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 Like that. And then I'd really like to put the hallway in the middle here. Find the middle point. This is the middle point, yeah? For now, let's keep the kitchen hallway where it is at the moment. So this is the prize corner. That's that. So it's like still like a very similar layout to the original. Yeah, that works. And then this is where the room is gonna be, you know? So what if we switch it up a bit? Which would... what were we gonna do? Oh, hang on. Because here's the thing, is like the reason why it ended up becoming that size is the kitchen ended up being that size because I was trying to like make all the things even. What's this? So, let's say this is the arcade room, yeah? So this is the arcade room. And then we have like a direct, like, I don't actually think I like that though. Hang on. Because here's the thing, is if we're gonna go all out, we may as well go all fucking out. So, like, I went basically all out when it came to the Kids Cove. So if, like, the way I did it before is, like, I basically went all out with it. So what if we decide to go a little bit more all out with the arcade? Because there is a design on an old map, sorry Gabe, on an old map that I would like to replicate when I find it. Brett! I'm literally going to start stealing pieces of my map and throwing them on there and just start experimenting with them there. Alright. Because I kind of want to reclaim this lovely little arcade. Well, whenever it actually lets me load it. Now bear in mind, by the way, this is an old design. Just letting you know this is an older design. So don't be too harsh. Oh, where the hell am I? Oh, and this used to be a very modded world, so like a lot of it's kind of fucked. Alright, let's go down. So this was a arcade I was extremely proud of back in the day. And honestly, it still pretty much holds up, let's face it. It could use a bit more oomph to it, but it still pretty much holds up. Dude, what if I could manage to, like, take this entire thing and incorporate it directly into FNaF 2? That'd be so cool. I mean, it even has, like, little pathways. I mean, literally, this pathway could lead directly to like, the daycare or something. This pathway could lead directly to the large, thingamajig cove. 1.19.30, yeah! Yeah, this is old. Get rid of this, just because it's annoying. If I could replicate this and attach it to FNaF 2, I think that would work quite well. Of course, in this instance of it, this is actually connected to a movie theater, an incredibly outdated movie theater, but it still looks pretty decent, and a FNaF 2 location, or at least it was supposed to be. I got stuck on how to do the FNaF 2 location, so. And then the map got upgraded, so like. But yeah, if I could like replicate this design, that would actually be really good. You know, I think we've got enough to like start planning out some of it. Loading, loading, please stand by. What's this supposed to be? Oh, command box. Eh. Actually, you. And then... No, we don't want that one. This one. Sparkly. There you go. Nice and easy back and forth, because I don't feel like flying all the way. So we'll start it here and then let's go... Typically I try to put the spawn point in front or on the... Say, there it is. Let's grab this. We'll do the classic. How high is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, away. Then... Two... I heard somebody punch me, but I guess not. Anyway, just imagine like this is basically the overall. Actually, I don't like that. Let's put these in one. Because we're gonna do the same doors as before, because I really liked those doors. And it's rare to see people actually do command doors like that, so like... Then... this... There you go. So, like, those would be, like, where our doorways are. We could make the doors 3. Do we want to make the doors 3? Oh, it's raining. We could make the doors 3. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail. If it bother, let him go. Do we want the doors 3? Maybe. Maybe. They wouldn't be much more difficult than the original 2-door. Do we want the 3-door 3? We want the yes. I want the 3-door. I feel like the 3-door would be a nice upgrade. It would just take a little bit more time to set up. The reason why it's double is because... Where's the goddamn copper there? So this is gonna be like the outer wall here. So that's the outer wall. This is the inner wall. At least for the front. You see, the front doesn't need the 3. So the front area does not need the 3. It only needs a 2. Unless we decide to go for continuity and we just make the entire thing 3 blocks thick. Which we can do. It takes some time, but we can do it. Actually, yeah, I think that might be a better idea. Is to make the... Just make the entire thing. Okay, fine. We'll do 3s. Means we could do, like, different kind of windows. It's gonna be hell of a size when it's done. It's gonna be absolutely fucking massive. But it'll be worth it. So let's say this is the interior wall then. And then this, I mean, it's not like I haven't done it before. A lot of times, I would actually build things like this, like in this way. Because, so basically it'd be like, if somebody set the building on fire, then what would happen is that this stone, is that the wall in the middle was supposed to be made out of stone or a unburnable block, so that it was basically a firewall. So whenever I did used to use this strategy, this would be basically a firewall to prevent anyone from doing something stupid, like lighting the pizzeria on fire and then trying to burn the entire thing, which griefers sometimes try to do. And it actually did work quite well back in the day. Because I did use that strategy on a couple maps, where I purposely made sure that we had the firewall in place for the assholes who kept trying to burn the goddamn place. And that significantly helps decrease griefer damage. That's not overly a problem these days, as long as you take precautions, but like... Alright. Oh, if we're gonna have... So if... You know, this thing... I'm realizing so fast this is gonna be absolutely huge, and I'm honestly kind of here for it. So, you know, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Oh my god, this thing's gonna be so big. I'm genuinely actually here for it. I didn't know I wanted a giant FNaF 2, but you know what? I want a giant FNaF 2, apparently. Oh god. Trying to make sure all of this is within freaking, hide and seek limitations is gonna be a pain in my ass. I'm up for it. That'll be an awesome challenge. I let everyone here. Okay. Hello again, Josh. Let me try making more of this sidewalk to give me a better reference. Wonder which one's gonna be more popular when it's all ready. Do you reckon it's gonna be this FNaF 2, or do you reckon it's gonna be the game version of FNaF 2? Because one is like because they're both like heavily inspired by the game, but at the same time, the difference is one of them's gonna be a lot bigger than the other. But in that case, maybe we should make the lead up to it bigger. If it's gonna be that size, we should make the lead up to it bigger. Right. So this is like, what, currently 11? 4... 5. How did it end? Oh, because I popped those out. Okay. Let's first decide how big we want to make the thing. Because this is definitely going to be too short, personally. So, let me see. Maybe we can bring this thing all the way out to 13. Currently, this is a spawn point. Why are walls so hard to do? Because they are, and that's what they like to be. So, and it always like the spawn point will end up like here, right in front. The hard part is usually just trying to like figure out how to do things, like make a good pattern for a whatchamacallit, this thing I'm doing right now, sidewalk. Gabe's walls, however, are currently too small. The size of the thing we got going on here, it's definitely gonna be too short. Because that's maybe about a 7. Even if the lighting and stuff, it'll be too short. Okay. So, let me see. We did it like this. We could probably try to do automatic doors, but automatic doors have a history of breaking. But we could maybe try anyway. Actually, there is something I'm half thinking about doing. I haven't mentioned it to my team yet. But with the FNaF roleplay we've got going on currently, there is, I've already got it, written out for Season 1. And I started, working on Season 2, but at the same time I could also change it so that we could actually end up transitioning over to the new location. So, I'm wondering if I should do that, if I should mention it, if I just continue the way we're going. Not sure. Let's work out the... Let's finish this up, and then... Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop. Sorry if I'm quiet right now. Just thinking. Very much thinking. My brain go burr. Say it as an idea and see how people react. Well, the thing is right now is that, there's, nobody in my chat right now, so, and trying to, gather the entire roleplay group to bounce ideas off their head is gonna be a pain in the ass. So I'd rather wait until, we actually roleplay again. Yeah. The problem is, Gabe, first I have to get everyone in a call, and that's already a royal pain in my ass. Just to try and do for roleplay! We'll expend this out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that- wow, this is already a hell of a lot bigger. What the hell? Okay. Look, man, just trying to get the roleplay team into a call is already a pain in my ass just to do the actual episode, man. I don't probably get Keiki and you and Lobet. Everyone else is up in the wind. And the only reason why I know I'll get you right now is because you're currently here and talking to me. That's literally the only reason. And honestly, Keiki is actually pretty much in the air because I don't know if he's active today. I haven't really looked because I was out. You can actually eliminate this one if you... There we go. I like how Gabe's building experimental walls and I'm just over here building a sidewalk. Priorities! Different. To be fair though, I'm going to require a lot of different patterns and things. I'm just doing this so I have like a generalized idea of the size difference.
Oh, this is a big sidewalk. It's so much bigger than I thought it'd be.
Dunk. Oh, I can already see how tall this thing's going to be. Woo! This is gonna be fun! It's gonna take so long. Oh. Anyway. Let's just real quickly fill this in. What size is it? Currently it's at an 8. Let's expand that one more. Gabe, if this is the pathway leading up to it, can you already see just how big this one's actually going to end up becoming? I don't think I'm going to build a stylized. Actually, I already kind of did a stylized FNaF 1, and I'm quite happy with it, so I don't think I'm going to do it again. Oh, hey, Rara. One, 2, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So let's say we put it as a 9. That way we can do a window. Nice and easy. So yeah, we'll put like a window here. Oh, we could just do it like this. Because I don't feel good. Don't ask why I'm up. I'm not gonna question it anymore. Yeah, we'll do a window here. I think that's a good spot for a window. This wall is just gonna be like white. Of course, I'm forgetting one minor detail at the moment, and I find the fact that I'm currently setting things. I mean, if I really want to boost it up a level, I would like let the entrance stay the same height, and then boost up the actual pizzeria height. I feel like that's probably a better option. 2, 3, 3, 3. 3, 1, 2. White walls. My favorite. Oh my. We could make the windows bigger, I don't wanna. Okay. This is already going off to a really weird looking start. walls will wrap around. I like to make my walls wrap around the pillars. Oh god, this is gonna be the entrance size! This is just the entrance! I'm gonna have to tone it down a bit, man. What the hell? I don't want to do something stupid like have an absolutely ginormous main room again. Now we're gonna shorten it because I do not want like this size. This is insanely large. Even for like 3 wide doors, this is big entrance equals waiting room. Yes, but let's face it, my dude, if we're gonna have a giant entrance, then we also need an even bigger main room, and I do not want to deal with that. Isn't this supposed to be a FNaF 2? Yes, it is. Here's the thing, it's like, any room that you make, you have to make sure you try and keep the proportions, like, similar, you know? You gotta try and match your portions. You can't have a little bitty entrance room and then an absolutely massive main room. You can't have an absolutely massive entrance room and then only have a slightly larger FNaF, like, main room. Portions are a huge thing, especially in Minecraft. I don't want to do something like freaking oddities where like, oh, let's have an absolutely massive room despite how small our player characters are. Portions are a huge and key aspect when it comes to building. And a pain in the ass to learn, but once you get the hang of it, you're pretty much good. It's gold. So let's yank these guys in a little bit. Can't go too much in because of the size of the doors and the size of the windows, but a couple blocks sometimes is all you need. But I suppose it does help keep continuity. Cough cough, famous film theme park. Yes, very much cough cough. A good indication is, like, I don't want this to be a square, so I'm actually gonna, like, make sure it stays a rectangle. And then where the windows are is where the, archways are going to be. I still don't have a portions down. I still keep getting it a tad bit too big. So having things too big isn't really necessarily a problem. It's if you have things too small. Because here's the thing, it's like, if you have something that's too big, you can still scale it down relatively easy. But if it's too big, if it's too small, then you typically, when something's too small, it is extremely hard to scale it down. But scale it up. Because by that point, you've already built everything. Like, look at the size. This thing is literally 29 blocks wide. So you know what we're gonna do? We're going to grab a calculator real quickly because my brain is stupid. And then, I think 29 divided by 2. So let's see how big this place is if these are only about 15. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. And then wrap it around the corner, because that helps you keep from accidentally going in a little too close. Alright. Okay, and then we land here. Let me see. Let's build a makeshift, well, you know, I made survival and I also hate grinding, so like, let's place down a makeshift thing. Typically, I like to try and match up the desk with pillars. Do two. So this is like typically what I do for a desk. What do we think about this? I feel like this is a little bit big, but at the same time it also kind of works. Like it's hard to get it like a real feel for how it is, but I feel like this works out a lot better. Let's say, so where's the lineup? Here's the lineup right here. We'll walk through, we've got the desk right there, and then we've got the doors. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe 2 desks? Oh, it's like the cash register thing. And trust me, they will cramp you. Because we just put like chairs and like decorations here. So we want to line up the hallways with the windows, because that's super easy. Like this. There we go. Bonk. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's. How can we not take your order? As you can see, our facilities are perfectly ready to handle any form of customer. We already have rabbits. Oh, gods. Well, I can't stay awake, so I'm going to go. Okay, rest well. And the funny thing is we're actually gonna pop these out. Because remember, these are gonna be very big. Eh. How can we insult you and call you swine? Then, yoink. Because we're gonna try and keep sizes consistent. So this would be the interior wall. So copper's the exterior wall. Oxidized copper is the interior wall now. I've actually done something similar to this a while back on a world I long lost. But we're just still in the blueprinting stage. We haven't even gotten to the main room yet. I don't have any issues with the stage and the other FNaF 2, but maybe we can make it bigger, I suppose. I don't know. Hey, now I just realized with the size of it now, we can actually give, like, the balloons, like, their own genuine thing now. That would be really cool. Rather than just a barrel, a balloon barrel and signs, we could actually give them, like, their own little thingy-ba-jingy-ba-ding right there. Why did I put my water across the goddamn room? I must hydrate myself. One moment. Okay. Now, in order to determine the size of the main room, we need to determine the size of the stage. The reason why we need to determine the size of the stage is because the exact center of the stage is going to be the exact middle point of the entire room. So let me like visually show it to you right here. So like, say this right here is the stage. Then, well, for a stage, here's the thing: is like for a stage room, the thing is you need to make sure that that stage room, the biggest thing people are going to notice is the stage. For a showroom, you want people to realize the stage is there. And the best way to do that is to draw eyes to the stage. So what you do is you augment the room to match the size of the stage. The bigger the stage, the bigger the room. The smaller the stage, the smaller the room. And stage sizes depend upon how many animatronics should be within the actual place. Now, fortunately, FNaF 2 does have a kind of small band. Or it has a very large... Huh? What? The stage is basically Funtime Chicken, you see? Now, unfortunately, one of the key issues I've always had with freaking FNaF is that it has 4 characters. Which always makes it incredibly annoying. It would have been really, really nice if FNaF had 5 members of a band. Man, it would have made things so much nicer. But, yeah, no. Even if I was to add the balloon spots on the stage, that would still only be 6. Which is doable. But it makes making sure you have a spot for, like, the spotlight person to be it makes it very uneven. I mean, I suppose we could count the marionette as needing a spot on stage. Man, why couldn't they have given us, man, they gave us a bear, fox, bunny, and chicken. Why couldn't they have given us a lizard? Or a cat? Or a dog? Come on, man. That would have been so cool. Imagine the main band having a canonical, like, a cat animatronic or dog animatronic, or like, or a lizard animatronic. I mean, what's the one thing that they all have in common? They got Freddy Predator, Foxy Predator, Chica counts as a predator, Bonnie is the only prey animal. So they could have easily added in, like, another prey animal character. Candy, Sparky, Monty. We can still add, like, 5 spots. I mean, really depends. I like to try and keep at least a block in between every character. So, like this stage, Foxy was always going to be the 4th. We could have gotten a beaver or a wolf. Yeah, I know, right? Wasn't always going to... Oh, okay. Wasn't always going to be. So this stage, I would claim this as a 1. So something like this, I would claim this as a 1-person stage right here. I know, a lot of people are going to be like, why does somebody need that much space? Because some people will be like, 3 blocks is enough. No, this is honestly kind of tiny for a 1-person stage. I mean, you all saw the size of the stages in the party rooms. In fact, typically, I would actually have more of it being like this, and have that as like a single person for like a party room stage. But I've pretty much got in FNaF 1 at the moment. Or FNaF 2. However, since this is FNaF 2, I don't feel like doing like a super fancy stage. The wolf became Roxy, yeah. So, let me grab some gold. I'm gonna figure this out over here. So, let me grab some redstone. Redstone's gonna be where the animatronics are. Of course, we're gonna do my classic thing, ding-a-ba-ding. Where's redstone? Come here. Okay. So say we had Freddy right there. And then let's grab... Yeah, sure, we'll use you. And then this is like details right here. So this is Foxy on the stage. He's got the the microphone directly in front of him. Do 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 do. And then we have, let's say, Chica or Bonnie. This is actually one of the ways I figure out how big I'm going to make a stage. I mean, look at that. It seems like this would make a decent looking stage, wouldn't it? The fact that it's made out of ore blocks is beside the point. Hello, Poochie. But then, so like for a 3-person band, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I mean, we got the... I think I understand why they shoved Foxy, poor Foxy, all on a stage on his own. Oh, maybe that's why we don't get fucking, wow, they really kind of did the foxes dirty. I imagine if we didn't get 5 animatronics because Scott didn't know what to add, and then he was like, okay, well, I can't fit all 4 of them on one stage, so Fox is gonna have to get his own stage. Imagine if that's why we've got 4. Although technically FNaF 1 could have 5, considering you could count Golden Freddy, but like... and the marionette. It's a 6. And then we could even go further and include the endoskeleton. It's not really necessary, but I think I'm gonna go for a 5 character stage, honestly. The FNaF movie gave us more suits in... Yeah, but a lot of people still, like, a lot of people who don't pay attention to the FNaF movie are still gonna be pretty much on the fence about that type of thing. But, like, I think I'm gonna go with a 5-member stage. Ella, Sparky, I don't know who Ella is. Sparky, Purple Freddy, you mean Shadow Freddy is confirmed? And Weird Leftover Shirt and Torture Freddy. Wait, I'm curious, what does Ella look like? Oh dear god, that is probably disturbing as hell. That is disturbing on so many levels. I am glad we never got that in the game. What the hell? I'm glad we didn't get Ella. That's just Ella FNaF is disturbing. Huh, interesting. Well, anyway. Yeah, I already looked up like Ella. It's interesting. It's yeah. 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 It literally looks like they took a Barbie doll and tried to make it come to life, but it's worse than a Barbie doll. It's not even a. It's just got creepy written all over it. Blech. Anyway, so we got our spots marked out for each of the animatronics. Well, even though we've got too many, like whatever. I like Ella. Ella's creepy, man. It looks like an old doll. Actually, that is my biggest thing. Is I actually hate the old style dolls. I actually have 2 of the old style dolls, and I have them literally wrapped up in bondage and duct taped into their box. Because I hate them so much. They were my great-grandmother's, but I hate them. It's just that style is just something about it I just do not like. Well, she can continue to look like an old doll. Wait for me. That thing's nightmare-inducing, man. You know how Scott had said Bonnie gave him nightmares? Nuh-uh. Ellen Gill give me nightmares. And given how my nightmares usually turn out, no. Because my nightmares keep taking weird turns and I don't want to end up with that. Anyway, we're back to what we're doing. Alright. Why is my water across the room again? I'm an idiot. Anyway. We've got our spots marked out for each animatronic. Nice and easy. All we have to do now is make sure we fill in the back and give them plenty of room to move around. So, like this. Now I'm thinking maybe this time I'll give them like a dynamic, like a more dynamic stage rather than a flat back. So I think I'm actually going to replicate the same pattern we got going on here. Why does it look like I'm doing some kind of weird pixel art? And then what I also tend to do is pop out these sides. Because then we can easily, like, just stash something there. And then what happens with the curtain is... What I like to do with the curtain is actually have it start popping. Let's just grab this one. What color curtain do you think we should do for this time? Anyway, curtains, I like to start them there, like on the very edges, and then bring them out to match as we go. So imagine this is the curtain. See? And then you can start going from there to help define the shape. It's not very high, so we'll actually boost it up a little bit. I like high, curtains. They look better. See? Unfortunately, high curtains are also a pain in the ass to set up with command blocks. That's just how it is. Welcome back, Louie. But then the nice thing is you can work out how you want to do things. Like, I'm actually gonna drop this down a little. Nope, looks terrible. Bring it back up. What we can also do is, let's like give it a little more definition so it doesn't look as bad. Let's fix this one over here. Or what did I do? Oh, Gabe's performing for me on stage. And I'm somehow screwing up my curtain. What did I do? Oh. Let me see from afar. Okay, I do not like the shape it's giving me right now. This shape does not look very shapy. Let's move it out a little bit. It helps to design what kind of shape you want to give your curtain before you build the room around it. That way you know how tall you're aiming. Shape of your curtain decides upon the shape of your thing. Then you run into that problem. It's like, no one's gonna see the poor dude. So another way you can fix it is bonk. Does it cut into the space? Yes. But it also clears the way for that. But it does also cut into their space, so like, let's just raise it up another, see what happens. What did I do? Why does it look weird? Actually, now kind of works. Kind of. I am rusty. Looking at this, I'm realizing just how rusty I am at building stages. Let's put these up by one. This is just a rough draft, man. Kind of embarrassing, honestly. If only I actually did get embarrassed. Yeah, you seem to really like that song. How do we feel about that? I mean, it actually really kind of works. But let's pop this out again. No, I feel like that's not clear enough. I mean, any animatronic that's gonna be here is gonna be kind of hard to see. So let's try rising it up a little. Okay, there we go. I feel like that works, but now I also feel like it's a little too tall. I know it'll definitely be a royal pain in my ass if I want to make it functional. While the functional is nice, this stage would be a royal absolute pain to make functional. But it still looks nice, though. We don't really need a functional stage. So this shape right here could work. It's nice, it's open. Everybody's got like a clear spot. Yeah, that could work. And there's plenty of like ways we can augment it a little more. Give it 3 ways to get on and off stage. And then typically what I do is I also place like the walls like here. Which can lead to some minor problems is if I have it like this way. Then sometimes it'll block out like part of it, but like, eh. Hi, how are you? Anyway, we figured out the size of the stage. Let me see how many blocks. What are these notifications? Bro, that purple bear literally just looks like Shadow Freddy. And it's just weird, does that Torture Freddy mask really just like look like Dreadbear? Alright. Since we now know the rough dimensions of the stage, let me just quickly like that. Boom. Main room's definitely gonna be taller than the other one. Has to be. $21. Alright. So that means, at a minimum, the main room is gonna be 21 because the stage is 21. So if the center of the stage is gonna end up being like the direct middle line for the room, then we need to decide how much space we want on, you know, in the middle. So here's the thing. Now that we know how big the stage is gonna be, we also need to plan out for the tables, which is usually gonna be like a 3, 4, 5 thing. Yeah, that's gonna be like 5. And you want space between your stage and table, so I do like 3. I do like anything from like 3 to 2. So let's say we have a table here. Well, this one's a little different because, yeah, it's gonna be different. This table's actually gonna be more like 4. Just fine. You don't want the stages too big. I mean, the table's too big. So let's say we could probably, let's see how many spots we get out of this one. I always do them 2 apart just in case, because of how I tend to set up my vanilla chairs. We could make it a little bigger if we wanted to. Sometime, I mean, actually I think this time I will, because I kind of want to put a table in the middle, like what I indicated over there. So let's actually pop these out a little bit more. And then 2, 3. Always make sure you've got a clear area for you to have a walkways. That's the one big thing I've noticed. It tends to end up being poorly marked out in maps. Is quite literally the walkways in the maps. A lot of people, they just... this is like one of the most common things I've seen in FNaF maps. Especially anyone who's using an add-on. What they'll do is that they'll basically try and squish as many tables and as many chairs in the room as possible, without leaving any way to access those chairs by walking, without leaving any way to like move around the tables. There was somebody I met the other day. One of his party rooms, literally in order to get to the fucking chairs in the back, you have to walk over the tables. No! 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 Bad. Bonk. If you think that's good, bonk. You need at least a 1 block gap, at the very minimum. Preferably a 2 block gap, because that'll decrease your, if for role-playing, for role-playing, you need at least, I would say, 2 blocks in between chairs. That way you don't run into them when you're role-playing. Like, say if you're having, like, a chase scene in the main room. A chase scene in the main room ain't gonna go very well if you're constantly tripping over the goddamn chairs. Come on, man! Apply the 3 block rule. Yeah! Like, literally for me, I apply the 3 block rule. Like that. But if you're at a minimum, apply a 1 block rule. Like this, even if, let's say, I was making, like, a classic Minecraft, like a classic chair in Minecraft. Look how easy I could just run straight through. Yeah, yes, I know this is still in the early stages, but like... But look, I could easily just run straight through, I could be delivering pizzas. Yeah. You need that extra space. I know you might feel a little ridiculous for it, but you need that extra space. And this is like a personal preference thing, but I don't like having all the chairs squished up against each other. I know that's probably just a personal preference thing, but the idea of literally squishing all those people together, you're constantly elbowing each other. There's no room for you to like spread out and eat. Even in a diner, there's typically there's a good 6 inches between people. And we've got a few old diners nearby that we've gone into, like old, like there's like one from the 70s. And it feels very squished, but hey. So, at a minimum, have at least a block in between your so-called chairs. Ideally, have 2 to 3 blocks in between your chairs. If you go working with a bigger map, you could even go as far up to 5, but then you might start feeling a little like it's really, really empty in here. Personally, I wouldn't actually really have, like, that one there. But that's still, again, just like a personal thing. And that's me, literally just... It's literally one of my biggest pet peeves of people who build maps is like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this and this and this, and this is how my tables and chairs are gonna look like. And you can barely walk through the goddamn room. And you're just like, dude, what the fuck? Come on, man. And I don't always put them on, like, the edge of the table. Sometimes I'll put them, like, here. Sometimes I will, if it's, like, if I'm looking for, like, someone who's wanting to put, like, mods on their map, then 3 in between would work perfectly fine. But typically what I do is, like, I always build a vanilla, so what I prefer to do is 2s, like, 2s, because trapdoor. Bonk. There we go. It also just overall looks nicer. For something like this, though, it's really a personal preference. Dying? Why are you dying? You're not allowed to die. For this one, though, I think I will set it up for, like, this. Because that corner just looks fine by me. So, I know this is just, like, to show. So for me, that's probably how I would, like, set it up originally. But this time, I'm thinking about giving my tables a bit more of a curvature to them, because I can. So, just rebuild this part. Thinking this time I'm going to make them curvier. I'm gonna give my tables curves. I mean, who's to tell me I can't? Who's to tell me I can't have a curvy table? Dying. Minecraft, that's who. You can also hide Easter eggs and stuff in them. Check some. That's not what I wanted. Actually, how big are these ones anyway? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. Ooh, actually, that's a good size. Never mind, I'm not making Kirby. Never mind, I don't need to make a Kirby. Let's stick with the good size instead. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Where'd my slab go? Gotta delete it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what? I'm a dumbass. Like, wait a minute, that's not right. You know, I'm gonna go for, like, just making sure it is all augmented. So this is the one that I would consider, like, the VIP table, really. That's why I'm not gonna put, like, any more over here, because, like, directly in front of the stage. But, like, this is the VIP table. Now, I could make it bigger. I could make it longer this way or that way if I wanted to. But you gotta at least allow some of visibility to the stage. So, like, let me grab... Is this just me, like, showing people how to make something they can actually see? Oh, interesting. I don't know why they activate the instant I put them down, but sure. Another thing, you need to make sure that if you're going to be putting tables in your main room, you need to make absolute certain that any of your characters who are going to be on the stage can be seen from any of the... Oh, crap. From any of the tables. If you're putting it in a dining room, that's a whole other thing. Why can't I... Huh? Why can't I pick, block, and armor stand? That's weird. Okay. There we go. But yeah, make sure that your characters can be seen from any point in the main room. That's also another thing that people don't really pay attention to when they're arranging seating. Like if you had a seat over here, you wouldn't be able to. You'd literally have to turn all the way around in your chair in order to see the stage, and then you'd also be blocking the person in front of you. Now the same can't be said for these tables, but like these are the cheap tables. This is for the birthday boy. This is for the everyone else. Itchy, itchy. Scratchy, scratchy, scratch. me finish these ones. These ones in the middle you could make longer if you want to. Like, if you want to put down more chairs and stuff, you could make these longer. I think given the size of the stage, I might make it bigger, but I'm not sure yet. So that's pretty much still in the wind at the moment. So basics are figure out the size of your stage, build the room to match the size of the stage, and make sure that your chairs and tables also help match the size of the room and the stage. It'll help a lot down the line later down. So if that's one of the things you're having issues with, try doing that. Try figuring out the size of the stage and then how you're going to lay out the tables in front of the stage. Now go from there. I think I will make these ones a little longer. Just so I have, like, more room for decorational stuff if I wanted. And remember, always think about how you're going to use the map for role-playing. Because here's the problem, is, like, I've noticed a lot, is people will build maps for roleplay, but they don't take into account how the player moves through. You have to take account into how are your actors going to be running? Are they going to be jumping? Are they going to be doing weird feats of magic and somehow flying? Are you going to have a size add-on? If you're going to have a size add-on, you kind of need to make sure that any of your doorways can fit the people trying to go through the doorways. But, like, it's fine if you're just doing it as, like, a funny little bit to show just how tall a character is, but let's say you got, like, a giant freaking... Like, this dude's literally, his whole thing is that he's supposed to be a giant animatronic, and you just got, like, these tiny little 2x1 hallways, and you're just looking like, so, how do you get around this place? It's like the vents, it always makes me laugh whenever people do things like, say they're putting these giant animatronics crawling in these little bitty vents. It's the funniest shit ever. Oh yes, this animatronic cannot go through a simple 2x1 door, but it can crawl through these itty bitty 1x1 vents. You see my logic there? Arrange your building around the size of your role players. That's what I can honestly say. And I've changed my mind. I'm not making these bigger. I think they're the right size. Hey, to be fair to Famous Films, his roleplay stuff really kind of taught how you're supposed to do things. It showed all the bad. To be fair to Brian, at least it was, educational. And also what amuses me about... I mean, Security Breach actually got it right. They put the little animatronics in the little vents, and they put the big animatronics in the bigger vents. Like Monty didn't go in the vents until he lost his legs, which honestly made sense. You showed us how not to do things. Yeah, pretty much. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for with the tables. I could add another one here. I don't know if I... Ignore that one for now. I'll fix it in a few minutes. I could add another one. I'm leaning kind of towards adding another one here. The problem is... Actually, yeah, I actually could. I just realized. I could add another one there if I wanted. And it wouldn't cause me any issues. In FNaF 1, I didn't because we had the prize alley right there, but the prize alley is in a corner, so... Also the fun in his Olympus RP? I don't know what you're referring to by that one. But yeah, again, this is with 3 blocks in between the tables. And look at how nice and easy I can run around. I can run around, I can hide, I can just like, no, 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 Gabe could be trying to murder me with a hatchet right now, and I'd still be able to run around quite freely around them without ever actually having to jump onto or climb over the chairs. I mean, I probably still would, but... Oh, then there goes Gabe. Question is, do I want a 5th chair? I've never actually had a FNaF map where I've had 5 chairs. I mean, tables before. How big would this make it? Let me see. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'd be right there. Doop-a-doop. So that would make it that big. And this the goal I have with like any of my builds or maps, especially, is making sure you have enough room. For example, I would try to have like anywhere from like 7 to 9 blocks of space between the tables and the walls. So let's say, this thing is already at like 21, so if I was to just, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do a quick outline. See how big is that? Do we reckon this is big enough? I don't quite think so. Given the size of the stage, it looks somewhat decent. Oh my god, get out of my way! Trying to build. This is what I'm worried about though, is like how long is the room? I think the FNaF 2 is like a 7 away from the tables. Or it might be more, not sure. We started here. Alright, how are we feeling about this? Honestly, I feel like it might be cramped. Something about this is telling me it might be a little bit cramped, actually. I might pop it out by another one. Because, like, if I'm gonna put the claw machine back, it has to be at least 2 away from the wall, and it's a 5. At least I think it's a 5. It might actually be bigger than 5. Yeah, no, I feel like that's a little too cramped right there. I think we're gonna actually expand it out by maybe 2 more. Let's try that out. Bunny. Damn the bunny. Damn it, bunny. Let's try expanding this side, see how we feel about it. We move this guy over. That gives us a 3 around it, too, which makes it a little better to move around. I feel like that is actually more beneficial. Particularly since there's actually something I tend to do for rooms is I will actually do a corner pop out like that. I'll actually pop out the corners a little bit. How big is this? Actually move this back a little. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I feel like that actually makes it feel a lot better. It's definitely bigger than I anticipated, but it makes it feel a lot better. And we're not exactly aiming for, like, any form of, like, symmetry. We're not trying to make it a square. So I feel like this would actually work about right, really. Because I realize, like, the, over here we're also gonna have, like, the pillars for, like, the main hallway, too. Let me just, really quickly grab this. What way are you pointing? This way? Actually, let's get the back of it. I want to check something. I want to see how big we are at currently. Oh wait, let me go augment the other side real quick. Was that right? Hang on. Just gonna... Oh, that wasn't right. One more. I think a mosquito bit my toe again. God damn it. There's like a mosquito that tried landing on my eyebrow earlier. I was not impressed. You know, we could actually probably do something like a little bit more of a raised design if I wanted to. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Would make more sense, really. And it would help keep the NPCs off the stage. If I rose the stage up, and then the tables and stuff were also raised up by like a block. That would create a cool little effect. I don't know if I want to do that. Experimentations. We also want to expand this one. I mean, everything else already been expanded out, so maybe... Let me check and see, is this odd or even now? Hypothetically, it should still be odd, but... $43, yeah. So that's still an odd number. Actually, yeah, let's actually boost it up to 45. So 63, 64, 65. Wait. Hang on. Brain processing. I shouldn't have gone for the corners. So it's only like 41 then, hypothetically. Yeah, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So if I want to expand all the way out to 45, I'd have to go this way. I don't think I really want 45, so let's just put it at 43. So 41, 42, 43. Yeah, I think that's probably a better option. Ah, no, the grass! Yum. Now let me check and see if this is still odd. It should be. This might actually be too big for the structure. $43, okay. So currently it's a 43 by 43. I was just intending to do a square, but we might end up with a square. Alright. Okay, now we need to take away, like... Let's try 50... 50... Oh. Need to yank that back. Let's try 55. Nope, let's do 53. 53, and the looks of it, 47? Oh, no, wait, 45, okay. Okay. Well, let's save this as 1. And now I need to figure out how I'm going to orientate it for this thing. This is gonna be a pain in my ass. Alright, what's the off-center? So 1 from the very middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, I lost track. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. 18, 19. So I need to move it over by like 19. The very center. So this is a center point. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is a test. So... Ah, damn it, I went the other way. Do we put it on 19, or is it outside of 19? Oh, I didn't account for that. This is why you always check your work. Because I did all the way over here. So 1, 2, 3. Is that really important? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 20, 6, 7. Scratch. 1, 2, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27. That's on 27. There's a giant mosquito trying to bite me again. Alright. We need to orientate it like this. No, let's see how badly I screwed this up. We'll load it up about 2 over. Actually, let's go grab the... Let's fix that, because I didn't fix it properly. I don't want to preserve all the grass. The grass! Grass! Bonk. Meow. Oh, I did preserve, like, that, wall over there, but that's fine. Let's try. Okay, that lines up. I mean, it's the wrong way, but it lines up. Looks like that's about right, too. Except it doesn't actually. It doesn't line up with the room I need. Because that's not the exact center of the entire map. Look at it. I did not find the exact center. I assumed that was the exact center, but that's not the center of it at all. It doesn't technically need the center. No, it does. Look at the sides. That's not gonna work at all. Okay. So, let's figure out where the center is. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Why did I do it like that? I could have just done it a different way. Yeah. Then 7. 1, 2, 7, 8, 10. 8, 9, 10. Wait, the unholy fuck? Oh. Bonk. Which means this is actually the center of the room. So we actually need to line it up to here. Okay. So we need to scoot this thing over by... Where's the... There it is. We need to scoot it over by, like... 3-ish blocks, I say? So... 1, 2, 3. Let's see if that's... Oops. Crap, I forgot. Oh, this is awkward. What about now? Wow, I have completely screwed this up, huh? How did I screw it up this badly? What Or I'm trying to line up the main room, and apparently my ass doesn't know how to line up the main room. I'm an idiot. You'd think I didn't know how to build. Pop. Okay, come on, why didn't y'all die? There we go. Okay. Let's try again. About doing something stupid this time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 6, 10. 6, 7, 10. 6, 7, 8. That means this is the center, and wow, I was way the hell off. Damn. Alright. Well, we need to move it over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 20. I think that's it, but we'll try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I need to pull it over by like 2 more this way. Good enough. We don't even know if this is the right spot, so like it's fine. 1, 2, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Still not quite right? I think it's closer, but not quite right. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 8. Yeah, one more. Okay. Oh, let me just like. do. And bonk. So that'd be the center. Okay, that's finally aligned. Now I just need to fix it. You're supposed to go up, damn it! Better not have aligned it. Thank you. God damn it. Where's Gabe? Seems AFK. I'll borrow him for. Let me just yoink you over here for a minute. No, you stay over there. Okay, you can go back. I thought he was AFK. He wasn't moving. And I have one more minor problem. I need to pull it in to match. Bonk. There we go. Now matches the wall. Hmm. Well, chat, I know this is a bit abrupt, but we are at the 3-hour mark, and I think I'm going to end it tonight because I unfortunately have work tomorrow. But maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. I'll probably come home and pass out. Alright, rest well, everyone. Take care of yourself, and scoodle-doo.